New review today. Very excited to bring you a new Diaclone review. Today we've got DA-77. So this is the Diaclone PS 2020X A-type and B-type set. So yeah, from all the way from 2020X in the future. So this is two of the smaller mechs that we got previously with the Gridman set. So I'm take a look at that, and they both come with their pilots and weapons and all that stuff. Of course, just like all the Diaclone boxes, really nice boxes. So, yep, stuff on the bottom, and then of course, what they include, size comparison charts, and how they integrate with some of the larger machines. Kind of the same way the other mech suits do, so we won't necessarily get into that today. But yeah, let's go ahead and bust this open and take a look. Okay, just to show off what you get inside the box. So here's everything laying in the clam. That's everything you get. The two pilots, the two mechs, guns, and attachments, cannons, that kind of thing. You also do get, of course, instructions. Pretty basic. There's not much to these guys, but, you know, well done instructions. Nice paper, of course. And start of the show. This little catalog with full color pictures, which is always nice. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And here is that shot right there. Chikara. I don't know what that means. It's cool though. It's a cool picture. So yeah, neato. So let's get this open and we could take a further look here. Okay, so here we have the mech suits all out of the box and out of their packaging with all of their weapons included. So all their accessories in there. So take a closer look at those guys in a minute. First, I just want to show off on my knife here the little die knots you get. So they're just, you know, swaps of each other, but that gunmetal gray and then the like army palish green, and they both got blue visors, so pretty good looking. And just for a little comparison on that, the previous suit we got did have Gridman in there, so there's how Gridman looks with those guys. So yeah, but you know, pretty standard for your Dianauts. So let's go ahead and just install these. So per the box, this guy goes in that suit and this guy goes in that suit. This is type B and type A. So not that it matters, it doesn't, but whoever you want, wherever you want. But just plop them in there, close it all up. And same for this guy. Gotta lift these weapons up first. There you go. Put them in there. There we go. So let's go ahead and just take a look at type A first. So really cool looking. Some really nice red. They both do come with, same as the previous version of this little suit, these shoulder cannons. So let me just take this off here. So they come in a little armature. So they come in two pieces. And, you know, they'll rotate up. And you can store them away. And the nice thing is there's a little tab here that'll slot in there. And with the gun, there's one right there. And it'll fit right there. So it all kind of locks into place, which is cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. So, and they do come with their beam gun. So this tiny little gun. And their photon tomahawk. I wish that they held them a little tighter here than they do. But, you know, it's just like a weird sword thing. I thought at first that these might be removable, the tops of these, because it is the same mold as, I believe so, as the top of the gun, but this is not removable either. But this is his machine gun, I think. So, something like that. Yeah, this is other gun, and it's got pegs on both sides, so you can store it on the back. He's also got holes right there, so you could peg stuff on the side there, and little pegs there, so if you had anything with a hole, you could put it right there. So you can get creative. So, but yeah, very, very cool looking little guy. And of course, little pegs on the side there. You could store the sword up there if you want. But yeah, as far as articulation, it's the same on both of them, so we'll just do it once. He can rotate at the shoulder here. Obviously, this stuff's going to get in the way if you have it in. You can bring his arm all the way out. Elbow doesn't go back. Don't try to push it. You might break it. But this rotates right up here and at the wrist. And he does have opening and closing hands, which is really cool for a figure this size. So nothing at the waist because there's a little guy in there. But hips are on a ball joint, so you can kind of go wherever on that. Tiny little knee that almost doesn't matter because it's so tiny. And, ankle tilt. So now this part does open as well, but probably saw earlier, just the helmet portion will open just to reveal his head. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, that's type A. Swap some stuff around. Type A. And we'll bring in type B. And I think type B might be my favorite. I really like the white. Some nice little headlight details there. And this dome piece is greenish, bluish green. Dome piece is really nice. But otherwise, this is the only part that's remolded. The shoulders and everything are the same. So on the feet and all that. So, but really cool details on that. And he's got the same amount of guns and stuff on him. So, yeah. And just like the other one, just the top will open. It's a little bit wider of an opening. But, yeah. You could totally do that. So, oh yeah. Very cool looking little things. I did get these from thechosenprime.com. They just came in. Where I get most of my Diaclone stuff. And just for a comparison here, we'll bring Gridman's suit in. So this is the first version of this suit we got. And I was kind of upset when I bought this. I was, jumping the gun just to get this little suit. I don't care about Gridman too much. Because I thought that, oops, they're all just going to fall over. Because I thought that this guy and this guy were the same, but they're totally not. They've remolded everything on this. It's just like the other guy, same hips and legs and shoulders and arms, but this part is completely remolded. So that's really cool. So you get 3 distinct versions of these guys. So that's awesome. And they only share the beam gun and the cannons, and that's it. So as far as the shared mold, but these guys have the same coloration on the legs, but that's about it. But yeah, very, very cool. Just to bring in another comparison, here is a larger maneuver suit. Let's get this guy out of here. So, yep, there's I forgot, this is maybe Epsilon. I forgot which one this is, but yeah. And everyone's falling over as I say that. All right. But yeah, he still fits the color scheme. So pretty cool. So you can see they're quite a bit smaller. And just for another comparison, here's the first style version. And these are all the comparisons that are on the back of the box. So he's a little bit taller than the original version of this maneuver suit that they released, or the mech suit that they released. So yeah, big improvement on that, and definitely looks retro, futuristic, but also it just holds together a lot better, and very similar articulation. So nothing to complain about there. But for some non-Transformers, or non-Diaclone, I should say, comparison still Transformers. Here is Dr. Wu's Sound Blaster. So you can see they're really tiny. If you have this guy, you know this guy's so small. And some official comparisons. A MicroMaster. So yeah, this is pretty great. This is a little MicroMaster here. So yeah, pretty awesome. So yeah, absolutely love these guys, and they'll integrate in the suits the same way. So you just kind of fold it all up. Got to take these guns off, and with that plug on the back, it'll fit in to any of the larger suits or sets, and you can integrate that way. So, but they fit the whole scheme with all the pegs and peg holes and all that. So very, very cool. Very happy to get these guys. So cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the toys, I should say, and what you think of the review. And I will see you guys on the next one.